This is a video response to Bushy37's Food for Thought on relationships, in which he asked the question, when one of your friends wrongs you, doesn't show you any compassion and generally stops acting like a friend, can you still love them as a close friend? Now, to understand the video that I'm going to make now, you should probably head across and watch that video, so I'm going to link around my face. Click there. Have you clicked there? Have you done it? For making up, talk as much as I can in April. So my first thought after watching this video was that everybody makes mistakes, including me, obviously, and I'm very grateful for the times in which I've wronged people and they've forgiven me. I'm a big believer that everybody is good and that people only do bad things because of situations that they've been put in, or misunderstandings, or their upbringing. I don't think that your own personality or the way that you react to situations is your own fault, and therefore you should always forgive people for what they've done. In my experience, most of the times I've had arguments or disagreements with people, it's just been a misunderstanding and it's all been simply resolved with a conversation. Now, I understand that that's not always the case at all, and that there are people that do not nice things at all to their friends, and I'm just lucky enough to have not been put in those positions very often. But even still, I think in those situations it's important to continue being friends with somebody, because otherwise they'll never learn how to put what they've done right and to not do it in the future. For example, there's a girl that I know who consistently lies, and every time she tells a big lie that destroys friendships, the friendship group that she's with drops her, and she has to make friends with a new group, and she does the same thing. You might say that if people are consistently stopping being friends with her, she might realise it's because she consistently lies, but she's only ever had friendships in which she lies, and if she doesn't have friends that continue being friends with her and work past it and show her how she can have a friendship without lying, she's never going to be able to do that. Responding with anger and hate is never an option for me because, like the majority of people, I would think, I strive for world peace, and I think that world peace has to start with each individual treating each other and those around them with ultimate respect, and that there are always better ways to sort things out than hating people. I don't think that ever gets anybody anywhere. Even though I know that's a natural human response and it's what you want to do, there are other ways you can sort things out. For example, the one time I believe I really did something that wronged somebody else, something that I'm not proud of at all, we spoke about it immediately on the phone and sorted things out, make sure that both of us completely understood the situation, which calmed things down a bit. After that, we took a bit of a break from each other just so that we could get things straight in our own minds, and now we're back to being just as good friends as we ever were. In fact, I think the experience probably strengthened our relationship. I'm one of these people who tends to get on well with everybody I meet, and so my closest friends simply end up being the ones that I've known the longest, who I made friends with first. And I have this thing where I can't bear to stop being friends with people. I have this big equality thing, but it tends to get irrational and out of hand. For example, when I'm having a birthday party, I can never decide who to invite, and I can't bear to not invite people, so I end up having really big ones and basically inviting anybody who I could count as a friend. In the last few months, I've been having a bit of trouble with all those beliefs that I've just told you about, that you should always love everybody and keep being friends with them and working through it. So lately I've been asking myself the question, if somebody wrongs you, or if they don't seem to respect you or appreciate you as a person anymore as much as they used to, and you have other friends who you enjoy spending your time more with and who respect you more than your previous close friends, should you ease yourself out of the relationship with your closest friends and therefore have more time to be closer with these other people who you enjoy spending time with more? Because I can't bear to hurt other people's feelings. I have this irrational fear of hurting other people, and so I've never stopped being friends with somebody intentionally, but I'm getting to the stage now where I have so many people that I want to spend time with, I just can't sustain close friendships with everyone. So I guess what I want to ask you guys is, firstly, what do you think about Matt's original question, which was, can you still treat somebody with love and compassion after they've wronged you? And also a question that I have, which is it extremely selfish to stop being friends with certain people because you would want to be friends with other people more, and how on earth do you go about doing that? Sorry this has been such a long video, but I just had a lot of thoughts on the issue that Matt brought up, and you can tell I've been finding talking about this hard because I keep using my hands, and I do that when I feel like I can't express myself properly. I hope that I've got across what I'm trying to say well enough, and I hope that you leave me lots of comments letting me know your views, or even video responses would be great. Thank you, Matt, for bringing up this really interesting topic and starting off nice discussions. I really enjoyed watching the video responses to your original video. I love you all very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.